Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Psycho's Platters, always powered by coffee, each and every time. That's right. I hope everybody's doing good out there. It's kind of hot today. 83 for a high. Definitely can feel it out there. That's for sure. But I thought, hey, this would be a perfect time to do a Psycho's Platters. Yes, as what's his name would say, we're live. How you doing, Ivan? You're first, by the way. You're the first, by the way, today. How you doing, Lisa? You're eating a burger. Well, that's good. Is it a good burger? No, it's something else all day. You like that? Yeah. Is it a good burger? Hopefully it is. See, you know what? The Cali people, you guys got In and Out, okay? Which we were supposed to get an In and Out in Tulsa. Never happened. Lying little bastards. Decent Burger, okay. Yes, that'll be the sequel. Decent Burger. Spinning Dreamboat Annie. Excellent heart album. Excellent heart album. Nick, good to see you here. Better than McDonald's. Yeah, I think anything's hopefully better than McDonald's at this point. My In and Out is being oh, geez, yeah. And like I said, if I had the money to go off, and they would say, hey, you got to spend this money on bringing a fast food place. Hey, Trish, how you doing? Just back from the cinema. I saw the new Tom Cruise movie. So how was Mr. Cruise? But if I had the money, I would probably either bring a Dog and Suds or a White Castle. That's what I would love to have here. Oh, hell. Maybe even a Jack in the Box, which was promised us a couple of years ago. Bastards. They promised we were supposed to be the first ones. Great burger at In-N-Out. Love that it's not a big menu. Yeah, well, if it's simplified. You want a Waffle House in Cali? They don't have Waffle House?
No, it's a southern thing.
Well, yeah, I guess it's a southern thing. That's a pretty... Hey, ending your birthday today?
Yep.
See, it's our birthday today, too. That's good. They need to make you a birthday waffle.
Yeah, you get birthday waffles.
Yeah. I thought I heard something.
Oh, yeah, that's John.
Oh. You can keep Crackle Barrel. Nope. Yeah. I like it. Lots of action. Good. See, get Dad. Get your Waffle House, your In-N-Out burger, and you'd have it made. Yes, you would. I hope everybody, like I said, is doing good. I found this and put this out of the closet. Good old Black Crows. Oh no! It's not. I'm sorry. I shouldn't confuse myself on this one. It's John. It's my son John's girlfriend, not my daughter. Although my daughter's will be on the 25th, so next week for her. Remember that. There'll be a quiz. Number 2 pencil. Oh boy. Anywho, like I said, I hope everybody's doing good. All things considered, we did all the fajas. Did you guys survive Father's Day? I was at work. The next big one for us will be 4th of July. Well, anyways, yeah, Lisa says happy birthday to you. Oh, you took your dad to the casino. Well, did everybody do well? I haven't been to a casino. Well, sometimes, like I said, the casino. Oh my God, when was the last time I went to that casino? Uh, God, Jess was still alive because I remember it was like right around my birthday. No, wait a minute. No, no, I'm sorry. No, she wasn't around. I don't think. 2019 when Jefferson Starship with Mickey Thomas. It's the last time I went to the casino. It was like free concerts. My mom won 10 grand. Jeez. Wow, shit. Wish I could win 10 grand. I could use that right now. Oh well. uh, Anywho, so on an update, please um, pray for my granddaughter Charlotte. I found out yesterday that she is needing to go in for another throat surgery. She is only one. It is complicated, um, but please pray for her. And I'm still waiting for my um, stool tests to come back. They have not come back yet. What do I need a haircut? Or at least this one haircut. Oh well. Should just rip it out, right? Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. That's about the best thing. Definitely the best thing. Yes, thank you very much. Honestly, um, she's had a rough go ever since um, she was born. Honestly, yeah, I know. I do need a haircut. I'm hoping to get. I'm hoping to get it this week. I just got to figure out, finances. Thank you. Seriously, I appreciate that very, very much. Hi, Fred. Hi, Final Gorilla. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? Good to see you. One of my dogs has bad liver issue and diabetes, so we got to change his diet. Yeah, I guess they can't get like that, right? But hopefully, Miss Toe will be all right for quite a while. I think she's sunning herself. She's probably sunning herself like she usually does around this time frame of the day. Wait, of course, mixed with waiting for those boy cats she could peep through. I said peep through. Anyways, so I want to congrat the part one Brian Wilson tribute got over 350 views in 2 days, and it got some nice comments privately. And I actually had a joy making that one. Part two will be coming soon. I'm going to say hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and we'll just continue on where we left off, plain and simple. But I really enjoyed it, and it seemed like a lot of you guys did too. So we will proceed with part two shortly. Get a burst fade haircut. Burst fade haircut. What's a burst fade haircut? She don't know. Okay. He's chubby. Oh, your dog. Yeah, I am too. Anyways, so our title today: High Infidelity in Live Time. Happy early birthday, Macca. Yes, that part's easy because tomorrow's Paul McCartney's birthday. He'll be 83. Boy, oh boy. Remember when they were all just 64? And we used to just go off and sing when I'm 64 when they turned 64. Well, everybody, but yeah. I don't know. But we'll talk about that. We're going to have a bonus Beach Boys song. But the early birthday Macca, I'll explain what the heck we're gonna play. Kind of a mini birthday tribute, a little interestingly and different. I said interestingly. Well, I love to eat. I think I've been. Paul looks 95. Well, what are you gonna do? Anyways, so still pulling from the Dollar albums. Yeah, he'll be 100 in December. Rooting for him really goodly, as Brandon would say, for that. So, how many of you people have got this in your collection? Probably a lot of you. Here's the front. Here's the back. Oh, and thank you, seriously, dear. You're in my prayers too. You are. But so this is part of the title, of course. Came out November 1980. Yeah, don't take him yet. Don't pull a Betty White where it was 99 and a half. 99 and a half just won't do. Yes. Or as the Facebook meme, the Oreo Speedwagon, which that's something else. But anyways, November 1980, number 1 on Billboard for 15 weeks straight. You imagine that? 15 weeks straight. Also, Diamond certified platinum. That's 10 million. 10 million. I'm telling you. We've got a picture of your lyric sleeve, a nice photo of the boys. Yes. And then, of course, being that it's 1980, you're going to be looking at that label style, okay? Now, over the weekend, before I play this, I thought I'd tell you what happened over the weekend. I really wish I was in Champaign-Urbana, because several members here of REO did their last show as such. Nickelback of the 80s. Oh boy. Yeah. The question is, though, do I have to start writing murder mysteries? If that's the case, Paul. Or, oh, you mean Paul McCartney looking like Angela Lansbury? Oh my God. Never would have thought about that. That's so fucking random, Terry. Well, it's random, but it'll just make you think. So, so Neil Doherty, Alan Gratzer, okay, and Terry Luttrell, original lead singer. He was only on the first album. They were in concert along with Bruce Hall, bass player, and of course, who was on this. So basically three people that were on this album. And they were also have special in memoriam for Gary Richrath and Greg Philbin, original REO members, classic REO members. And then Steve Scorfina, who was also an original way back. So they all got together along with Gary Richrath's son, and I am told had a hell of a show, and it has been recorded on for possible DVD, CD future release. That would be nice. That would be fun. But like I said, this one here, my God, I mean, let's face it. Don't let him go. Keep on loving you. In your letter. Take it on the run. You know, that's 4 singles, right? A Tough Guys was a big one on the radio too. So 5 of this was definitely getting played for sure. And to go into music mode, I present to you a demo from summer or fall of 1980. How about that? That's right. Even Paul Lynde could come out of the grave and do a few episodes. I don't know what it is about Paul Lynde. I always like Paul Lynde. Of course, nowadays you guys can listen to American Dad and get Stan the Alien. That's where his voice inspiration was Paul Lynde. Yeah, didn't know that probably, did you? Anywho, so REO pretty much is toast. They had that band meeting. It was Neil and Bruce basically with a majority because Kevin Cronin wanted to, do his thing, and well, that's what the hell he's doing. I still say that there's enough interest that how did I never make that connection? I don't know. I found out about that like last year or something. But my dad's favorite Ringo movies came in. I have not seen Caveman since like the early 80s. It ended up on HBO. I remember watching that. Yeah, Magic Christian I saw, oh geez, I don't know, late 70s, early 80s on Channel 44. It was like a Sunday afternoon. It was really weird, especially the part at the end where the dung scene and Badfinger and the money and I'm just like, okay, well, oh yeah. That live album, the first one or the second volume, they were both good. Um, Definitely, Pride of Champaign Urbana, Illinois. That's right. Eventually, they will be on my Illinois Rocks series. Yes, I'm going to be starting that next week. Next week. Yeah, gonna have some fun. Spotlight different bands from the state of Illinois. That's right. Have some fun with that. But yeah, so REO pretty much toast. Although I really wish they would go and do a small tour um, with the lineup that I just told you about. I think that would have been fun. Terry Luttrell is out there, and his band name is REO Classics, and so I think he does like Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Michigan. So if you're in those states, you might be able to catch that. Hey, Paul, Psycho, the leader of the BC Misfit Island of Vinyl, absurd, demented, and slightly demonic toys. You betcha. Fact indeed. Paul, hey, happy birthday to Kid. And hey, REO saw him in 77 and 78. Oh, you did? That's cool. That's cool, John. Hopefully they did. I mean, I've seen some videos on YouTube. Seems like he does a good job, him and his band. That is for sure. Anywho, so the second part of this, Hall and Oates. Yeah, Hall and Oates, ladies and gentlemen, with Lifetime. Here's the front. Here's the back. All right. This came out in May of 1978. Basically, your credits, okay, which there's actually a couple people that used to be in Elton John's band, Caleb Quay and Roger Pope on lead guitar and drums. I think it's nice that they mention like all the road crew and stuff. Of course, your typical black RCA label. Your main hits off of this thing were Rich Girl and Sarah Smile. But I thought, you know what? We go on. I don't know how you guys feel about, I mean, Hall and Oates are gone too now, unfortunately. As I get a nice little cramping in the hand right now while I'm doing this. Yeah, look at this. This is my hand, my arm, my hand is stuck like this. It does. I've been doing that for months. Yes, great group for sure, and it's just too bad that they can't go off and make peace with each other. But whatever. Yeah, I never got to see Hall and Oates. Now I did see John Oates. He was pretty good. Him and his solo band. Um, oh, thanks. Yeah, like I said, I can't even remember where I got it from, but I've had it for a couple of years. Yeah, make peace so I can see him. Hall, I heard Hall's a douche, like to the fans and stuff. Won't like the people that are waiting for autographs. He just ignores them, and John used to try to apologize to him at the forum and stuff like that. Of course, somebody's trying to call me now while I'm doing this. But anyways, so I thought I would go off though. That this one was live in Pennsylvania, December 1977 gig, and I thought I would go off and play something that you maybe would not hear often. Written, like I said, by John Oates, and it's simply called "The Emptiness." That's right, the emptiness. I think we've all felt that before. That is for sure. But for them to, they were together since like what was it, 1969, 1970, and then what into the early 2020s, right? They were there around 50 years, and then all the shit just went crazy. I don't know, whatever. Just goes to show you sometimes we really just don't know. Oh, really?
There's a beautiful woman gonna show me how to ride him at the county line. California's calling. I need to ride away. There's some beautiful women gonna find me.
For being from 2000, that sounded incredibly like them back in the 60s. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I think that was a remaster job, but yeah, from '84. But what's this other link?
Ironically, also from 84, 4th of July, Ringo performed with the Beach Boys. He was sloshed off his face. The video of the whole thing is still on YouTube, but
Oh my.
it's messy, but it's an experience to see at least once. And I unknowingly had a photo from that printed out on my ceiling from 10 years old onward till we moved into this house, having no idea that's what it was from. And when I saw that video, I was like, oh my God, that's what this is from.
Oh my God. Let me see. Hang on a minute.
You looking for it?
Mm-hmm.
There's some that are individual songs, and then I think the full performance is up across at least 2 videos, maybe 3.
I'm just gonna take this one that I found.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. I took the shortest one. Let's see. Mm-hmm.
Well, this is pre-rehab Ringo, Lisa, so he's beyond.
First time in our lives, we're going to realize people. Please, A great big American welcome for Ringo Starr.
Oh, and something I forgot to mention. Fuck you,
There
Mike.
he is.
Love.
Over here. Beatlemania.
Hi.
Ah,
The fact that he's still able to function enough to drum, though, speaks
Mhm.
volumes.
yeah, that surprises me.
Yeah, that's one thing that no matter how sloppy drunk he is, he never loses that ability somehow. Same cannot be said for his boys. I will fight you on that. Yes, he is. And he's my favorite one.
And he's a dispensary of Greek yogurt. I mean, what?
Yeah. Like, what even is this bowling shirt he's wearing too for?
Yeah, I don't get it, but whatever. Shh, let's pretend.
Every time he leans back, I'm half expecting him to pull a Zach Stark and just fall over.
You saw John Stamos in 2006 with the Beach Boys, huh?
2011.
Yeah, I only got to see him once in 2000.
So he's gonna face plant into those drums.
That's right. But the Beach Boys.
He's beyond gone there.
Entertain the troops a minute. I'm gonna get some more coffee, and we'll do the early birthday Macca.
Okay. So, other highlights of this. I mean, actually, that one I guess was included there because he looked like he was gonna fight Mike Love, and I was like, yes, please do it for the rest of humanity. Please fight Mike Love first. Think Brian would have Stamos in the band? Sure, why not? Talk with John a little. I'm jealous. You need to tell us about that because I need to live vicariously. I didn't get to meet Stamos or any of them. I just got to see them. So this was a winery. So pretty much they were shuffled off out the back where nobody could touch or access them. I was like, ah. I lived in hope. I thought maybe because it was such like a small, intimate venue, maybe. But both times I've been there, I have not had that kind of luck. Like it holds maybe 500 people tops. So a while back, LOL didn't get a picture. Damn, I wish you had gotten a picture. She got to meet Stamos.
Dang it. I mean, I don't mind him. He's okay.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, maybe you should have. I
Zach
guess
Starkey's ears must be bleeding. He just went live.
something about a new song he's on with two of the sons of the Beatles.
Yeah, all they're missing is Danny at this point. It's like, oh, I got fired from the Who. Who cares? I'm making Beatles too. But I mean, the two that it's with are James and Sean, so it's like, I'm not that excited. But I mean, I'm still kind of interested to see what turns out of it.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
they'll sell Danny eventually on it, but.
I have photos from that, but don't know where on my computer they're at. Love the Beach Boys. Never saw them, though, and don't have a surfboard or a hot rod, just some records.
Same.
Excuse me. Did you hear the songs he did with Sun?
No. I don't think so. But yeah, I always figured Zach would be the holdout that would never lower himself to that. Now I'm like, oh, he's the one that's like the brainchild of it. I am shocked.
Surprise.
Mm-hmm. I figured closest we'd get would maybe be Jason instead of Zach, and that'd be about the best we could hope for. Or maybe like a Ringo grandkid or something, because he has some grandsons. They're drummers too, so.
Give him another year, 2026. The Beatlesons.
Is Sean? Yeah, Sean's on it.
Yeah. It'll be the Beatlesons. Because I didn't know, he didn't know he would lower him. Yes, himself, yes. Wow. All right. Tomorrow, happy Macca birthday, 83rd. Yeah. I still keep hearing weird rumors he's going to put an album out this year, but I'm not going to hold my breath. And I
keep hearing it too, but I'm also seeing teasers for High in the Clouds. So I swear if this album is just the soundtrack to that, I'm going to be more than a little disappointed. But that movie's not supposed to come out until 2027 is what I'm seeing as the projected date for that.
Oh, that's going to be a bit, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
You're good. I keep doing it too.
I'm not really feeling 100% today, guys. Sorry. I had a long day at work, but I'm just like whooped. So what I decided to do is take a few from my trusty little and I have three, well, maybe not so gems, but they're going to be interesting, and I bet you some of you people never heard these before. Danny's doing good for himself. He has a solo album that came out within the last 5 years.
He's had others before that too.
Yeah, Beatles Sons is only a one-off, but wouldn't it be funny if they at least did an album together? Just
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I could see it happening. Like, if the one song does well, I could see them maybe doing more. This might be like testing grounds or something. That's what.
Oh my God! Why don't we have the Beatles Offspring band with all these kids and call it the Beat-Offs? Even my kid laughed at that. Well, you get bonus points for that loser list. You do. All right. First track I got queued. So, July 1967. There is this band in the UK called Chris Barber and his band. Okay. There's a song that Paul wrote called Cat Call.
Interesting. I've never heard of that one.
I know, right? I just learned it today myself.
And hey, Toby, this is for you.
Yeah, Toby, wherever you are. And he plays keyboards and yells.
The fact that is like thrown in. He also yells.
Yes. Jane Asher and Brian Auger also do cat calls on this track. Maybe they'll do an album. I hope they do an album. James McCartney looks like his dad. Yeah, I think that. So yeah, see, you have James and Sean and Danny and yes, that's right. AKA Cats Walk, which was a thing that they did back in the Hamburg days. You are correct. Yes, Paul wrote some of his best songs on drugs. You betcha.
Yep.
It is true. So let's take a gander. July 1967 on Cat Call.
corner.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds very Tin Pan Alley.
Mm-hmm. That'd be right up his alley.
He looks like a cat over it or something.
Mm. Cool. Very cool.
Well, that's what I meant by Tin Pan Alley.
Please,
This almost sounds like striptease
I was about to
mode.
say, I mean, for 1920s, maybe somebody showed an ankle or something. Ooh. Angela Lansbury's
Oh, bye.
Didn't she do that like nude video, or am I thinking of somebody else?
I don't know.
I feel
I don't
there
know.
wasn't there one of like her in a bathtub about
I
like
don't-
getting older but you still have sexuality or something? I was like, this is so wrong. I don't want to be seeing this. Please.
I am not looking that up. I didn't say all the music I ever played was going to be gold. I just like playing different things.
I enjoyed it anyway.
Well, thank you. Anyways, part 2. I don't know why I didn't write I want to say July 66 for this. I don't know why. July 66. Cliff Bennett and the Rebel Rousers, another big UK act at the time, decided that they wanted to do a cover. I've got to get you into my life. Well, no problem with that. Paul happens to play piano and he does the arranging on the song. Yes.
I hate that I Googled it. It was Angela Lansbury, and it is on YouTube. I'm not showing it.
Oh dear God, no! There's not enough. There's not enough bleach. Song to pot.
I forgot it was about pot, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Why not in '66? Why not? Well, I went quickly and researched and tacked on another track on top of the next one, so there'll be a foreplay. Anyways, track 3. Also from November '67. God, he was busy. He was busy all the time.
He always has been.
Uh-huh. Well, he decided, of course, to go off and work with somebody that's actually had hits with some of the Lennon McCartney material already over in the UK.
Peter and Asher?
No. Her real name, of course, was Priscilla White. But, of course, she changes her name to Cilla Black.
Gotcha.
Yes. And so in November 1967, he wrote Step Inside Love, but he's only on the demo, which is exactly what the heck I've got pulled up here. So Cilla sings, Paul does backing vocals and acoustic guitar. for this particular
Shame.
piece. Yes. It's so fun finding this crap. It always is. Got that Sandy Shaw sound.
No.
Now, if I remember right, I think Paul did a demo. Anyway, I could have sworn I thought he did a demo that, because right around that time, they would have been starting on the White Album.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if he did one and just said, "Nah, I'll give it to her."
Well, I mean,
'Cause I
there was the demo that was on the anthology that was Paul. You could be thinking of that.
Yeah, maybe that is what I'm thinking of. You're right.
Because I know there's definitely a version of him singing it.
You know, I need to like re-listen to those anthologies.
You
I
should.
I haven't done that in a while.
I mean, it's the anniversary year for him and everything. 30 years this year.
I feel so old.
So do I. I was 10 when those came out.
10. I don't even remember 10. That'd be 1977 for me. I bought the damn Beatles Hollywood Bowl, brand new
Aw.
at 10.
Aw.
Anyways, I mean, I remember, I know that my wife at the time she was not enthralled that I ended up, I can't remember if it was 3 straight nights that they had it on ABC or it was like same time, but it was, you kept going back for 3 weeks. I can't remember. But needless to say, I'm like, look, I just want to see this, okay? So I got to watch all 3 of them.
3 nights, like boom, boom, boom. Like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I know that first airing, the Thursday landed on Thanksgiving because that's how I ended up missing out on taping part 3 because I screwed up on the VCR. So I never set one with a timer before.
That's funny because, you know, like bringing up Thanksgiving, because I forgot it was around Thanksgiving because, of course, the last Beatle Thanksgiving memory I remember was seeing Get Back on Disney.
I was going to say, it's interesting. They have a thing about releasing stuff right around Thanksgiving. And I'm guessing they're figuring because you have the family all around and everything. What a good time to put on something nostalgic like the Beatles, I guess.
Pretty smart.
It is pretty smart.
Paul's original demo, Step Aside, recently surfaced on YouTube and in better quality, and it actually predates the anthology version.
Okay.
Nice. But, I mean, I was one of those ones, like, okay, so Anthology 1, I didn't go to the store because I won one on a radio station. Yeah. And what the thing about I'm really surprised. Maybe it's because they knew me over there, because all the radio stations around knew when I would win shit. And it was the oldies station. I remember Oldies 95.3. And I got the CD about a day or 2 before it was supposed to be released.
Ooh.
So I was like, back then, big thing.
Fun.
Yeah, good thing there was a YouTube, because then I would be like, anyways. So I was very, very excited about that. And
I got surprised with it when I came home from school. My dad was like, I feel like this is important for your musical education. And it was right around the time that my more casual Beatles fandom was just naturally starting to kick into overdrive anyway, because I had just seen Help for the first time and decided it was the greatest thing I'd ever seen in my life. So it was the most perfect timing I could ask for.
Well, there is, but I'm not going to mention who. So, for the second and the third one, I was there at midnight at Best Buy, because you got the you had first dibs. You get the posters, and I have somewhere in a box, I've got the Anthology 3 poster, which I love really that shot. Huh?
That's not really Richard in the chat.
Yeah, lovely.
He doesn't even know the word propose. Come on. Boot that guy. That's not Richard.
Got to try harder. You got to try harder, okay? You really, really do.
Jesus Christ.
Well, no, even he can't save this. The password is polyamorous.
Oh God.
Anyways, but the Beatles in the field. That the last day of the photo shoot that they ever did,
Mhm.
sitting out there, and I'm like, oh boy, oh
Oh,
no,
now I know
look
who
who
it
it is.
is. Mm.
It's Kool-Aid. Oh boy. Yes, Beetle Babe has a fan club, and if she doesn't,
Oh, the
she
same
should.
guy.
It's in his multiple personalities.
Holy shit.
Not judging, just stating. I probably have multiple personalities too. I think a lot of people do.
Well,
Sorry, people got standards. Some people got standards, Richie.
including Richard, and I'm not it. So
Why do I feel another cereal or a soda review coming on? I don't
from
know.
me?
Not you.
Oh, I was like, what?
Richie.
Oh, okay.
What about the Paul song that ended up on the Rock and Roll High School soundtrack? Unfortunately, if I'm right, that was only in the ending credits. It never landed on the soundtrack like released, which is sad. The song, oh God, something about somewhere before. I can't remember the whole damn title of it. Let me see if I can find that. Because, like I said, it was just put in the ending credits. It was supposed to be on.
It's called Did We Meet Somewhere Before?
Ah, thank you.
I believe that one only ever made it as far as bootlegs.
Yeah, I can't even get. Oh. Me and Mr. Mayo, 26 Paul McCartney albums ranked for his 83rd birthday. Just posted that 4 hours ago. Go watch when you got time and like that too. Ramones on the Regis and Kathy Lee show in '88. Oh my God, that had to be a fight. But anyways, it's not up here. So I maybe pulled up. But what I here we go. Sorry, I just saw you.
Hey, no problem.
I'm in the Wyoming Dave fan club too.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you for them. Did we meet somewhere before? Hey, Sean. Oh, during the opening credits. Okay.
Hey, Jen, Paul.
We met at a church. How's it going there, Dave? So the next one I've got queued was one of the first 4 45s released on Apple Records.
Oh, cool.
Yes, it was in that cute little gift box that I've only ever seen pictures and never seen an actual copy of. The first 4, which Wall's Ice Cream Company, go figure, I shouldn't even know that, are the ones that put out that 4-pack. Yeah. Beatles for Hey Jude, Ivy's, I think Mary Hopkin, and this one for a very quick song too, only about 2 minutes. And Paul's on this. I don't know if he just does the arranging or what, but it's Black Dyke Mills Band. I said Dyke. Thingamabob.
Excuse me.
It's
think that's actual 45. I've never heard that.
Sounds like something he could have featured on a Burlington album.
Paul can find some obscure stuff.
That just sounds like something you hear at a parade march.
It does.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this one is also on YouTube as well. Did we need Well, to be specific, that was Lisa.
That's obscure.
Sounds like it belongs in a 40s ad for airplanes.
So,
By the way, oh jeez,
oh, geez.
I don't know about that, but hey, we like being here. That's what counts. That was the B side of the flip side to the A side, which was their cover of Yellow Submarine.
What?
I never heard.
I know. I didn't know that either. Well, you'd think they'd go into obscurity after that, which they kind of did for a decade.
And then
And then Black Dyke Mills Band, said Dyke, would show back up in 1978
yeah.
and help out on Paul McCartney and Wings' Back to the Eggs Rockestra theme.
Nice.
I know.
I don't know that one.
You might if you heard it, actually.
I've only heard 2 songs off the Back to the Egg album because I don't have it. So,
Oh, you don't have it? If I had a spare copy,
you
I
gotta pull up that video from the Prince's Trust concert where Pete's being all kinds of creepy behind Paul in the middle of the song.
wait a minute. What?
Oh, there's video of Paul performing the Rockestra theme live on stage, and Pete Townsend's like all kinds of creepy behind Paul.
Oh, yes. But the thing is, I would get nailed for that.
Yeah, I know you
Because I
would.
tried that trick before
Yeah.
with something else, and I got. But what I am going to do is probably play. I know I see. I don't clean up videos anymore unless it's for getting blocked. If it's going to get blocked in some regions, like Korea, Antigua, Iran.
hey, Paul, what's the difference? What's the difference between a copyright claim and a copyright strike? That's when you have to take it down or something, right? The other, you can leave it up if you want to.
The copyright strike, they take it off.
Okay, yeah.
And you get punished, which I try to be a good boy, and I'll let it sit for about, like I said, I make sure, like in the Beach Boys one that I did, okay? Yeah. 2 songs got me blocked in some areas, and believe it or not, it was The Lonely Sea and Surfing Safari. So I removed them.
But Lonely Sea surprises me that one got you blocked.
They'll I mean, it's like I said, I knew I'd get blocked in Zim Zum Land and where we can make up things as we go along here, wherever the fuck the Wizard of Oz, they blocked us. I'm like, whatever. Korea hates the beat. I think so. I think they really do. Apple Records is still around, but not as a, just as a, what do you want to call it? A heritage label. That's really what it is.
Oh, it is? Yeah.
Copyright claims allows you to keep it up. So,
yeah,
but strike means
it's different than a block. There's another level in there.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay, look, why did you have to put my picture in the avatar? What's the deal here? The only grinder I like is the one from Kmart. Those sandwiches I used to miss. Dom is a Sonic Youth fan. Is that right?
Oh, Dom, he was on a Jason Rojas show last night.
I briefly was on there too.
I see. Well, given who's behind this account, that checks out. So
let me play my favorite song from Back to the Egg. Yep.
Lane's Holly Days, and then with Mike McCartney's Mid-Year album, just different eras of Wings who were basically the bands on them.
Hey, I got a question. Sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
I got a question for you, both you and Jen. How come the song "Good Night" wasn't on Back to the Egg album? Good Night Tonight. I wonder.
Actually, maybe they just wanted that one as a single.
Could be. Yeah, that could be.
Because I know that there's like a lot of them like that deserve to be on albums, like Junior's Farm, and not on an
That's
album
true.
either, just a single.
Because they're
God, I
released
love Junior's Farm.
Yeah.
I do too.
I like the song "Arrow Right Through Me."
That's my second favorite one on Back to the Egg, actually.
We have the dream team on tonight. Well, it beats a nightmare. But you know what?
It's a good imitation.
We're going to add a fourth to this.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's right.
Hello.
How are you doing?
hello, hello.
Oh,
Hello. Always good to have you guys on here. I will tell you that for a fact.
Richard's Vinyl Tap House. He's a cool guy.
Yes. Speaking of Mike McCartney,
Yeah.
okay, that album, and I found it about a year ago
Yeah.
here in town. So damn pleasantly surprised with that whole thing. I was saying, it is the Lost Wings album. It
It
is.
was just lost my attention over the weekend. I didn't even know it existed.
You did. Oh,
I
see now.
didn't. Just like mind blown at this now.
What I want, though, okay, I only have an OG vinyl, or if Jim Farley was here, it'd be OP vinyl. But they made a deluxe CD with bonus tracks that had more Macca on it.
That's
And
the
I'm like,
version
I
that's
need
on
that.
Spotify.
Huh?
That's the version that's on Spotify that I was.
Well, see,
directed
there
to.
you go. But here's a taste. I think this is one of the more prominent tracks. Leave It.
Oh, kind of.
Yeah.
It does.
Leave It. Yeah, but I'll tell you, it's a damn good album, that whole thing. Like I said, now I just need to hear the bonus tracks on top of the other stuff.
Like I said, given that they're on Spotify, they might also be on YouTube.
Good point. I'll have to take
Mm-hmm.
that.
Usually, if it's on one, it's also on the other.
Oh, I bought this one on Sunday.
Oh, hang on. Oh, that's right. Yes, you were showing me.
I've been listening. It plays pretty good too. I've been listening to it.
Yes.
Walmart had it. I didn't know it was even being reissued, I guess.
Of course, I'd love to play something off of that, but you know damn well what happened.
Well, I know what happened.
It's on a.
Metallica, your wet blankets.
I'm over here like I didn't know that Metallica albums got final releases. Oh, look at that.
It is nice.
Oh
A
yeah.
good color.
Have a swirl. There's kind of a swirl in there. A little back. Kind of hard to tell.
It's an orange swirly vinyl.
Yeah.
Give me on disc about 30 of them. We found 2. Oh boy. I hope you didn't pay too much, Ernesto's saying.
$33.
Hell yeah, Dave, that's the best Metallica album. Haters can suck it.
Yeah, I like a little that one.
Suck it. Oh,
What's
you
the
got?
best Metallica?
He was a kisser.
Just a couple Metallica records.
Oh, just a couple. some D-bag name would have sold it for
Ride
$150.
the Lightning, Kill 'Em All. I don't have those two yet.
I have two copies of Ride the Lightning because one of them came in electric blue.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, let's see it.
I don't know Debbie Gibson was on it.
Electric Blue, yeah.
Yeah, she would have been about 5 years old when this album came out.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
So that's one of the
Hey.
black and reissues, you're right.
that is really pretty.
Yeah. And it's my favorite Metallica album, so
I need to get that one eventually. Because Walmart has it. Yeah, I have Master Pups album. I don't have that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
The Garage Days I don't have. I don't have that one yet. Should
the Black Album.
have every single other one from then on now. All the other ones.
Load, there's the one you showed.
Yep.
Reload, which I like a little bit better than Load.
Yeah, that's a good one. I got that one too.
I know Reload.
And reload some more.
Garage Inc.
Garage Inc. has good songs.
Yeah.
I
That
grew
cover
up
of
listening to that
Stone
one.
Cold Crazy by the Queen cover of Stone Cold Crazy is amazing.
Oh yeah, I remember that got airplay around where I lived.
Yeah. I even have the much hated Saint Anger.
I like that one. I like the Saint Anger album. I don't care what anyone says.
Still looking for a copy of that. I'll settle for CD for Jukebox from Hell.
Magnetic.
That's Magnetic, yeah.
Hardwired to Self-Destruct.
That's a good one.
That's probably the last one I
Possibly
booked.
The best Metallica song since Justice, which is the album closer, Spit Out the Bone. And then the newest one, of course.
I have that one too.
Yeah, I never got that one. I don't
Still
know
getting
why.
used to it. I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Well, that's cool. Hi. Let's see.
Yeah, live at the Hammersmith Odeon bootleg.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Never found no Metallica bootlegs. Although I probably should end up getting that Master of Puppets the deluxe because it comes with live at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. I'm like, holy McMoley, this is the concert I gotta go into. What do you got there?
This
Oh,
has
yeah,
this has a longer version of the Outlaw Torn on it, 10-minute version.
Jeez.
You guys are
That's an 1/8 of the album. It says over 79 minutes of music. That's an 1/8 of the album.
I like to keep some
You
hype.
just like put those inside the sleeve when you keep them that way?
Yeah, I like to keep some hype stickers. So
Okay,
they
because I always kind of wondered with like people who don't peel them off and then stick them on the album itself, where do they keep them? So, okay, good to know.
They can
Yeah.
get lost easier.
I keep them inside, like inside the sleeve. Yeah.
That's what I do.
Let's see. Why buy Master of Puppets when you could just get the Stranger Things soundtrack and the Kate Bush song? What Kate Bush song?
Running Up That Hill.
Oh, see,
Airplay.
I tried to get it. I remember seeing her videos in MTV back in the day.
Running Up That Hill.
I tried. I just couldn't get into her.
I can't get past the voice.
Yeah. I always got a kick out of Master of Puppets. It starts so nice and then all hell breaks loose. Yeah, you betcha. You know, those first 3 albums are like, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I mean, what was the only time I got to see him was for the Monsters of Rock, which they were doing Justice for All. So, yeah, that was a damn good show. It's just, I really would have loved to have seen him with Cliff. There's this guy. He was in a I can't remember the band's name, but the guy looked like a spitting image, like it could have been Cliff Burton's son, and he was the bass player, and it's fire red hair, and he was going, you know, the whole thing. I'm like going, oh my God, somebody, Maury, get a DNA test on this kid.
You never know.
Uh-oh.
I have never seen Stranger Things yet.
Stranger Things coming back season 5 last
and then I
season.
lost interest.
I think I only saw the first 2 or 3, and then Jessica
That's probably as
passed.
far as I got.
And then
Next, I was like really into it, made me watch it with her, and then I was just like, okay, we broke up. Cool, I don't have to watch this garbage anymore.
Garbage.
I felt bad for Bob. I really did. I was rooting for Bob, and then that was the poor Bob.
And then I'm over here like, I didn't realize I was Winona Ryder for like the full first season. I'm like, boy, I'm done.
So let's see. Where am I going to go on this here? Hang on a minute. Too bad Northern Soul God Jason Rojas isn't watching. Give him my regards next time someone sees him. Kool-Aid Man says hi. Oh yeah. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it was Flavor Aid, not Kool-Aid, that did those people in Guyana in.
Oh man.
You know, that playset is pretty expensive. All 972 pieces.
Hey.
It was a Ward's catalog exclusive back in the along with the Charlie Manson playset.
Oh,
Oh, there's There's an Instagram account I follow. They like use AI to create like fake toy sets of things that don't actually exist, and I think one of them was in fact.
I think, God, what was it? I said I told it was one of the first times I was on Rachel's, because for some reason they had Paul Cast on and they had Danny After Dark.
Oh, I know who podcast is.
Yeah, I like both of them, and so I chimed in because I was already up on panel, and I brought up because they were talking about what if there was a Manson playset. I said, and then I brought up the Guyana playset, and Rachel went like this. She's like, and I'm like, mission accomplished. Kool-Aid gives you diabetes.
Hey, Kimba.
Where's Wilford
Hey,
Brimley?
Kimba. At one point, we all been on Rachel. Yep, this is true.
Yeah, pretty much.
What did you say?
Is it only if you use an appropriate amount of sugar?
Only if you use an appropriate amount of sugar, huh?
Hmm.
In other words, half a bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God. You know, I don't know. I wasn't one of those Kool-Aid kids. I'll tell you that.
Actually, it was like a special like occasion we got to have that. We almost never had it around.
Yeah, Kool-Aid's good. I used to drink it sometimes.
I don't know. I think I ought to have some Kool-Aid when I'm showing this. Oh boy, here we
It's
go.
what the monkeys thing.
Of course it is. What else? That's the only excuse I got.
Monkeys.
Yes, I've showed it right away.
Hell yeah.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, that's not anything up, Bug. Nobody here but us monkeys.
So let's make some friends.
Hey, let's make some Kool-Aid.
Make friends with Kool-Aid. Make Kool-Aid with friends. Make friends with Kool-Aid. For fruit that never ends. Make friends.
The train from Back to the Future 3. How did that end up?
Background.
Hey, I want that spaceship.
Definitely.
Well, Ringo had that one music video.
Cool.
Oh, hush, Richard.
Make some Kool-Aid. Look at Norway with another friend.
What's up, Davey?
Nothing's up. There's nobody here but us monkeys.
Let's make some friends.
Hey, let's make some Kool-Aid.
Are those commercials from the late 60s or 70s?
69, 70, if I remember right.
Yeah. Because I mean, Mike was still with them, so.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the full fan dude.
Oh shit! Look at all those kids. Oh my God.
Kool-Aid.
What a ham.
From everywhere, chic.
Make some Kool-Aid soft drink mix. You can always use another friend.
That's cool. I've seen Bugs Bunny on that packet, second packet.
What's up,
Similar
Davey?
but slightly
Nothing's
different.
up. There's nobody here but us monkeys.
So let's make some friends.
Yeah, let's make some of that new Kool-Aid punch.
Make friends with Kool-Aid. Make Kool-Aid with friends. For fruit that never ends.
Yeah.
New Kool-Aid punch soft drink mix. You can always use another friend. Hey, let's play ball. In the house? Sure. Hey, what are those things anyway?
The last one with Mike. I think he left like
That doesn't hurt anything.
very quickly after this.
Your nerve. Hey, so where did you get these
I mean, his
samples
attitude is
from
so
Kool-Aid
dumb.
free. You send in the top of 20 packs of regular Kool-Aid or 10 packs of sugar-sweetened Kool-Aid to Kool-Aid, P.O. Box 600, Bradley, Illinois, and get a free Nerf ball.
Nerf's a nerf. Aren't you a monkey?
Yeah. Mickey Dolan.
Now notice though that they used 2 locations that they shot head. That was,
I
and
played
then the
that.
desert.
No, I don't like mixed nuts. Why don't you have them?
Oh, okay.
You want both of these tricks
For free.
Send 15 Kool-Aid package tops.
to Monkey Business, Box 80,
Go
Bradley,
ahead,
Illinois.
kids. I
We'll
dare you.
send
Go
you a
send it.
buzzer.
Toss over
I'd
that.
laugh if you people got those. Maybe they got like crates and crates.
What the hell? Oh,
Well,
okay.
that was
There's more that exist, but there's no need to like search for them right now. Because that didn't even have like the bumper cars one or the haunted house one.
I know that depressed. I don't know if I ever saw the haunted house one, the bumper car one. Yeah, that.
Harder to find. Those two in general, I had seen screenshots of for years and took forever to track down. And I've only
And the
seen them
bumper-
pop up a couple times online.
Wow, the bumper car pics, of course, back of changes. To get that out of that. That's how they get excuse.
Yep.
Hello, Willie. And we're not talking groundskeeper Willie either. Hey, we were wondering. We're about an hour and a half ago. You were saying, "Hey, you guys finally came back. That's good. You were listening to something, weren't you?" That long it wasn't Inagata Davida track 12 times, was it? My God, that'll take forever.
Never.
Never. Sorry, the bouncing days are over, kids.
Yep.
Yeah, I just have to go backwards into my tape library
Hey, Bill K.
because I saved 98% of the videos. We all know about Shannon's naked friend. Oh my God.
Oh,
I love you,
nobody can forget her
Shanny,
naked
but
friend.
boy, oh boy. Yeah, she never mentioned the name. Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Dreamboat. Go comparisons to Dreamboat Annie. No way, Jose. Kool-Aid tastes great. Wish I had some. Can't wait. Acid not included.
Ooh.
All right,
Is
so
it at least electric?
who got some albums this week?
I got some CDs today, actually.
Today you got CDs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Oh boy.
let's see.
I got Dream Theater Falling into Infinity.
Oh, okay.
One of their late 90s albums. Pretty good.
I don't know who Hobo Kelly is.
Neither do I.
Not me either.
I feel
No.
like I need to Google this.
Danger of Retribution.
Okay, I've got that. Yes.
Judas Priest, yeah.
That Loch Ness song, that 14-minute Loch Ness song.
Epic.
So good.
What the hell am I looking at?
Shit.
Yeah, I told Bill about that Metallica album on Facebook.
Alpha Live Insurrection.
Oh, Rob
Oh,
Halford.
okay.
That's one of my favorite live albums of all time. It's great. He does Priest songs, he does fight songs, and he does some of his solo stuff too.
Wow, covers all the ground.
Cool.
Pretty much. There we go. ZZ Top Rhythmine, one of their 90s albums.
Oh, there you go. You don't see that very much.
This is very bluesy. I like it. Kind of goes back to
I
that.
was going to say almost
Kelly
back to
doesn't have
basics.
glasses.
Did I show this one? I got the third Ugly Kid Joe album.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
Sobriety. What a great album title. Menace to Sobriety.
Hobo Kelly was a children's romper room leader of LA Channel 13.
Well, from what I'm seeing, there's no glasses involved.
Okay, here we go. This is the Motley Crue album that should have been. Vince Neil Exposed, 1993.
Ooh.
early 90s.
Yes.
Yeah, this sounded more like Motley Crue than any of their 90s albums.
I only know that one.
I've got that one. It's the one after that that does not seem so easy to find.
Yeah, I've never seen it. This has got Steve Stevens from
Mm.
The Idol.
Yeah.
What amazing guitar solos he has on this.
He's a great guitar player.
Yeah, it's
Stone Overdue.
Doesn't that CD have the song "You're Invited, but your friend can't come" or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the second to last song on there. Yeah,
I think that song was from a movie.
I think that's all I got today. Oh, Get a Grip, Aerosmith.
Oh, sure.
I used to have that cassette tape. I don't have cassette
Find
tape.
that anywhere,
I think
pretty
I
much.
did too.
Just a couple bucks.
When Aerosmith got its second wind.
Yeah.
Hobo Kelly wore magical glasses that saw special things.
So these made me see its special things.
Yipe. Oh yeah. See, I think I've got that exposed CD. Like I said, it's just the other one I seem to find.
I had never actually heard it before, so I was happy to find it today.
Nice. I don't know anything about Hobo Kelly, but I will tell you that I met Emmett Kelly Jr. back when he was alive. He came through into our little town of McHenry, Illinois, because there was some, I don't know what kind of shop this was. It's just that they mentioned in the paper he was going to be there, and I'm like, I dragged my fiance with me back then in the 80s, and he wouldn't talk, of course, because that was his thing. He didn't talk. So I just simply talked to him, and I said, "Look, I know you can't talk." He goes, "But I just want to thank you for the entertainment that you provided. You know, you definitely made me smile a lot, and just thank you very much." And he went off, and he went like this, and then he actually put his hand out so I could shake his hand, and then sat back down, and that was, yeah. So I thought that was nice. To me, that was, yeah. I wish I had a picture. I don't know if anybody took pictures of that. Yeah, who's Hobo Kelly? Well, this is the explanation of Hobo Kelly. Okay, have that Aerosmith CD. You betcha. I've been debating of putting Aerosmith in Jukebox from Hell, but I'm trying to figure out which one I should really do.
Honking on Bobo.
Oh my God, I don't know if I've got that.
Oh.
I don't know if I've got that one. I know that did not sell very well. I know that.
The next one after Just Push Play.
Which I've got that, and that one, oh God.
I love that one.
Pink is my favorite crayon. Pink is the color of the sheets that we lay on. Anyways.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like the glasses are more giving Myrtle Snow from American Horror Story personally, but that's just me.
Oh boy.
I'm okay with that comparison.
What were you saying, Ron?
Sorry.
It's all good.
No, I just said I fall off after Get a Grip. So
yeah, I mean, I was rooting for them. That that last album came out in 2012, Music from Another Dimension, and oh God, what's the Something Child was the single, and that was the only song that got played on the radio. Then to find out after it got released that it originally was an outtake from Get a Grip. And I'm like, no wonder why it sounded like, like the Aerosmith of old.
Yeah.
The video was just too damn weird. And I was just like, speaking of using the word child for a minute, Deco Entertainment, you Nectar fans out there, and I know there's some Nectar fans, the next release was supposed to be 5.1 mixes and extra stuff for Tab in the Ocean, the classic 1972 masterpiece. But because they found those mixes, they've delayed the project, and instead what's coming out next, later in the year, is they're doing the deluxe treatment to Magic as a Child, which that's another good album. That's really the only album in the classic Nectar period to not have Roy. Oh, look at you. Hang on a minute. That's what it looks like. And a young Brooke Shields.
a great cover that is too.
Yes. That is the last one I picked up. I actually found that one a few months ago. It's kind of goofy when I get excited about finding things. I'm like, oh, good. I said, because I'm only down to their first album, the live album from 73. And then, that was my first album from them. My God, I love that whole album. That one too, Down to Earth. Oh, yes.
And then
I didn't know you got into them. Oh, Recycled. Yeah. Yes.
But, Magic as a Child is my favorite of the four that I have.
Wow. Tab just definitely gets you relaxed, especially that whole side Tab in the Ocean, which I would love to play, but it seems like Nectar likes to block me on things, which is crude and rude. But so the one I'm looking for, so let's see, first album, the live album from the 70s, and then I think it's called Man in the Moon from 80, but it only came out in UK and Germany. So, and that'd be the last Nectar release for like 20 something years. Last Child. Oh, yeah, I love Last Child. Last Child's a good. Last Child.
That's off his Rocks, Aerosmith Rocks.
Will Wyoming ever apologize to me for ignoring my good morning message on the wax stream last week?
I don't remember.
His whole reason for hating me is because I didn't say hello to him.
Yeah.
Richard James can't spell my first name right either. He says Tave.
Yeah, it is a different cover that they showed in the post today. I don't know where that came from. Maybe it was another country posted it that way. Oh, jeez. Okay. Nelly the Elephant. Yes, off Down to Earth. Yes. When I went to go see Nectar in 2020, that's when they started having the reissue campaigns on the colored vinyl and all that stuff. And I almost bought Magic then. I probably should have bought. I don't know if they had Man in the Moon, because that's probably the one I would have got, because it'd probably be more difficult for me. But so Magic as a Child deluxe with a whole show from the tour and audio outtake extras coming soon. I love stuff like that. Yes. Told you, kids. We all can agree on this. Music is a never-ending hobby. It just keeps going and going until we die. Then our relatives have tried to figure out what the hell to do with all the shit we accumulated.
My oldest nephew has already called dibs to mine.
I got this as a VLC cheat.
What is it?
He's electronic art, avant-garde.
Of the Moon. All right, you got me on that. Interesting cover.
The whole album's on YouTube if you want to listen to it. Breakfast King of Loyola, VLC to me, gave it to me from PB Saul's auction, because he just auctioned these two off.
Oh, wow.
That's very nice of him. And
the Wild Bull Morton Subotnick.
Yeah, avant-garde electronic.
I like the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
It's on a non-such kind of this isn't classical, but that was kind of classical label. Yep. Both are on non-such. They play great too. PB Saul grades his records great.
Nice. Adrian Vollenweider.
That spells by him, actually. Andreas, not Adrian.
You got any other stuff? Got any other stuff you found?
Not really.
Well, then this goes to the next portion. Find 3 albums out of your cubicles.
All right.
Yeah, you should have known that was coming. Yeah, eventually, yes.
Down to the Moon. Yeah.
I'm going to do a little bit of the jazz section over here.
Oh, okay.
I've seen one of Ron's videos. He does have some 70s jazz albums.
Rock section. All right.
Don't look.
Well, I know. I'm trying to go down here to the. Okay, let's see.
Andreas Ball and Whiter, yeah.
All
So
right.
Okay. This guy's really good actually. Jean-Luc Ponty.
Oh, I like him.
Ah.
Jean-Luc Ponty. Yeah.
I got a bunch of his albums. Like they're cheap and easy to find.
I don't know if Paul would like his music, but or not.
Didn't he end up playing with Zappa at one point?
He did an album of Zappa instrumentals or something.
Maybe that's why I recognize that name.
But I don't have
and John Anderson. Didn't he work with John Anderson from Yes too? Yes, he did actually. They did a tour together.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it was like a few years ago.
Dog and Butterfly.
Ah.
Love that.
So I guess one side is electric and the other side is acoustic. Never been
Nice.
one of my favorite Heart albums, but actually, it's been a year since I played this one.
Yeah, no one knows no more than some button.
Oh, and you got a band I've shown already. Top.
Nice.
Nice.
How.
Two
Played on
Drinkers
Hot Rats.
Was that song off the album?
Two Drinkers and Hellraisers. Great song.
Yeah, look at all that. Oh my God. Here, let's get some takeout. I don't know if that makes me hungry or I'm just sitting there going, God, where do I start? Yeah.
All right.
But my craving some milk.
Yeah, definitely. In the enigmatic ocean. I like Trey Hombre, but didn't really get a feel for it until the Kevin Gray Only in the audiophile VC have I ever heard the words Kevin Gray.
Same.
I didn't know who the hell it was until I started tripping on these. I'm like, whatever. Oh man.
Rowan's back and Dave's gone.
Yeah.
It's musical
Dave's
chairs.
not here, man.
Hi, Dave.
Meow. I hear you over there. Meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Some quesadillas, dude. They do sound good right now. I wouldn't mind a couple of those.
I might be able to keep a quesadilla down. That does sound good.
Toby.
Yeah.
Fine, be that way, Toby.
Too late at night for it.
This is for Chris Hale. I have some Andreas Vollenweider albums.
Oh, yeah. I used to have that.
Yeah. This new age electro acoustic harvest.
Yeah.
Trevor at LaGrange and Jesus just left Chicago on it.
Yeah.
I had that one too.
All instrumental music. What's this? Behind the Garden, Behind the Wall, Under the Tree. I have a fourth album, but I'm too. White Winds or something.
Mm.
Kind of easy to
Nice.
listen to music, yeah.
I love that stuff, he says.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's like I said, music. There's just so much good stuff. Richard says Vollenweider said several decent albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of it before this, I don't think.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost at the 2-hour mark.
That went by quick.
I know it did. Well, it usually does when we have good company here and over in panel and stream. Panel and stream. That sounds like it's an internet magazine. But we're going to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm shooting to actually do an episode Thursday night as well. Yeah. And like I said before earlier, that if you haven't taken a look at the Surfing with Heroes and Villains Brian Wilson Tribute Part 1, please do so. We got over 350 views in 48 hours. We got some very nice, kind comments privately. Part 2 will be coming soon. I'd say probably in 2 to 3 weeks, roughly. We're going to do Part 2. Hey, I just got here. All right, all right. You into Kataro too?
I've heard of him. Back.
I don't have any Kataro music, but I know who he is.
Yeah.
See, that's the one thing also about music. You could hear a lot of bands, but you just never really got to touch base on any of it. Believe you me, this is a learning experience. Sometimes not doing things for this show, like it is out in the real world. I still have more. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna try maybe over the weekend, see if I can go hit up a couple resale shops. I know I got to go get my eye checkup on Friday. Yes,
Hopefully
yes.
that goes well.
Well, thank you. It's just there's not much that can be done right now about it. But I mean, like I said, this one here got a cataract. I knew that was going to be happening because that's part of the process. But I don't know when I'm going to get that. Is it my?
I see that.
Oh boy. Brush your breath. Brush your breath. I don't know. That's all I had. I don't even know where that fucking came from. David Lanz too.
I've heard the name. I don't know his music. I've heard the name.
I heard of Walter Lanz, Woody Woodpecker. Anyways, all right, guys. I love you all. Thank you for coming on here and spending some time with Psycho and the Island of Misfit Toys. It is time to chew a record.
Yeah.
I'll see whoever Thursday. Psycho's Platters is a Love Peace production.